show today. We got the 261 boys on the podcast. These guys I lived with at York College of Pennsylvania, best college in PA, some would say. But yeah, this is a little bit of a disaster. The camera kept dying, so every 25 minutes or so you'll see I get up and the camera will just be on one person for a few minutes before I can get the camera reset up. But yeah, anyways, we got some screwballs thrown at us and we solved some world issues, and we put our brains together and really made a good episode here. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and as always, let me know in the comments below how you like it.
Yo, that's weird.
All right, boys, here we go. Thanks for coming, boys. So we got 261 crew here. We lived together for, I guess, I lived with that guy over there, Evan.
How's it going, man? Evan Ordakowski on the
Say
mic.
your height, weight.
I don't really know, honestly. Probably like 190.
That's all
195.
Yeah, we need exact.
Height 6'2".
6'2".
All right. I feel like that's kind of, you're not that tall.
All right. Yeah, that's being generous. If he's 6'2", I'm 6'1", so Brett Locker 6'5".
I don't know why we're doing these introductions, but I guess we can do them.
Did not live at C3 with those two boys, but we did live at B5. That was a good ass time.
Yeah.
And
all right.
then,
Well, we don't need.
261.
Okay, we don't need to do these introductions. But anyways, it's all right. It's all right. But yeah. So yeah, we all went to York together. That's how we know each other. But yeah, I mean, we got to get in some crazy topics, boys. We got a lot to talk about. I feel like there's a lot of stuff going on right now. You know what? I want to know your guys' opinion on something. Should we start?
Danny seems like he wants to talk. We didn't got a mic.
Oh my. Here we go. How we doing? Vinny Fasapani here, Annapolis, Maryland.
Yep, there we go. Okay.
We are doing the intro there.
All right, I guess
Let's
Jack,
get to it.
I guess Jack can do your intro.
All right, Jack Grayson right here. Why missing Pennsylvania, baby? Let's get it.
Wait, where is that?
Why missing?
What is that? Well, that's where you live?
Yeah.
I thought you lived in Reading.
Well, that's like the nearest city.
Oh, okay.
There's also,
But,
he
like-
technically lives in Sinking Springs, though.
Sinking
I mean,
Springs.
like, yeah. No.
Wait, I
don't.
love how you were supposed to be sharing the mic with Vinny.
Ray ain't giving up that mic. I can tell.
Well, you got.
Hold on, yeah. We're cutting that
This is
out.
a crazy
You guys
start.
gotta
I mean,
share.
dude, this intro is going south, man.
All right.
Let's
Sorry,
get-
whatever.
Wow,
we'll lock
that's
it in.
terrible.
We'll
Come
lock
on.
it in.
Yeah, let's
But
figure-
anyways, we got some. I feel like there's some crazy stuff going on in the world. Like, we got to talk about it. We got to get to the bottom issues, and we got to figure out how are we going to solve these problems, because we got a lot of good heads in here. We got some smart guys.
Dude,
we
I'd
got
take
some
this
brain
group to
power.
Put our heads together and get anything done.
Now, I think we start with the Jets, man.
Wow.
The New York
I
Jets.
gotta pass
Of
the
all
mic,
the
'cause
world's
here's the Jets fan.
all the world's problems, you want to start off with
Look,
the Jets.
look,
It's a huge
here's
problem,
my thought
especially in my
process.
life.
Yeah, I mean,
The thought process is this: if we solve the Jets' issues, it'll be a trickle effect to everything in the world. Everything will start to get better. So I guess let's just start with.
I guess that's like the longest underlying problem that's been going on in America is the goddamn New York Jets, huh?
Hey, I kind of agree, though. I mean, they're the New York Jets, baby. They're out of New York.
Dude, they're the
That is
epitome
where
of
America's run is in New York. When they're going downhill, so is this world. And that's what's going
but
on,
they've
man.
been downhill for so long, man.
So how do we start? What do you start with doing?
I mean, I like our decision at head coach. We got Aaron Glenn, played for the Jets, was drafted for us, was there for, I think he played for us for like 6 years, 2-time Pro Bowler. Guy was a beast, man, had some cool-ass plays. I was watching some of them. He believes in us. He wants to make a play. He wants us to get better. I mean, I guess we'll see. I'm not getting my hopes up.
I was
Every
gonna say,
year,
as
every
long
year I
as-
get my hopes up, man, and they always kill me, man. They always kill me.
As long as he believes in him. 'Cause
I got a
guess
question
what?
here, though.
This guy has been around long enough where he does not believe. I don't care who you put at head coach, bro. That team is literally the epitome.
Yeah.
When you're like talking about a sinking franchise, or you talk about something that's bad, you're like, oh, at least you're not the New York Jets, right? Like,
I don't
that's
know.
rock bottom.
I
and
don't
they're
know if the head
always
coach here is the problem.
It's the
'Cause
culture,
how many coaches
bro.
did
It's
you
the
guys
culture.
go
They
through?
got nothing
I don't
going
think
on
it's-
for
I
them.
mean, all right, let's start with one thing. So we got the coach. Let's just say the coach is good, right?
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers, is he gone?
It's a hard situation, man, because I don't really like the draft choice that we got. There's not that many. There's a couple. We got Cam Ward, Shador.
You want Shador?
I mean, I'm not going to get him, man. We got the ninth
yeah,
overall pick.
yeah.
He's going
should
top
get
5,
Cam-
definitely.
Cam
maybe
Newton.
top 3.
Bring that guy back.
Cam Newton. Nah, we're straight on Cam Newton. I think we rock out with Rodgers one more time. and we see what happens, man. We got Florida State's quarterback Jordan Davis. He's coming off some stuff, but we'll see, man. I'm a little bit nervous. And I don't know what else to
Jordan
say.
Davis?
Yeah.
No,
Jordan Travis. Jordan Travis.
Well, we talked. Remember, we talked. You're like, here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna be the GM.
Yeah.
You're running snacks.
no.
He's
Yeah,
running
Gray's on the
concessions.
snacks.
So,
I got my thing was
explain that, explain that.
I was gonna be the GM position. I've been around this organization way too long not to have that role. I was gonna have the boy Ratman. He was gonna run the finance side of things.
Yep.
Make sure we're sending the money to the right players and keeping them there.
New York
and we
market,
had
we can
Gray
do
with
it.
concessions. Guy just knows how to run a concession stand. I've seen it before at York.
Like the Atlanta Falcons,
He was a practicum, so when he was at York, he was in practicum, man. He ran the
What do the
concession
Atlanta
stand.
Falcons do differently?
Oh, you've never seen their concession stand prices?
Yeah.
No.
Their prices are the cheapest.
Can we
but
pull those up?
Yeah.
all right, we'll pull up while you're talking. Explain everything else. But
Yeah, and then we
pull
got
up the
I
prices.
got Maddie
here.
at owner. Making sure we're all good there. I feel like he could really run a team straight. Hey, he's a Commanders fan. He kind of started owning them a little bit, and now look what's
I
up.
kinda did,
He
yeah,
was one of the
in a
people that
way.
voted for Dan Snyder to be out of there, and ever since
signed
he's
the
been gone,
petition.
it's been great stuff.
Ev can put in the sprinklers so we get the fire.
Yeah, man, all day.
Maintenance.
No, yeah.
Ed's maintenance.
Maintenance. Yeah,
I like,
maintenance
He's
is
the
good.
director of operations.
Director of operations. I
bad.
like that.
That's a
not
big
bad.
term.
That's not a bad gig. I mean, I like also Ed being the special teams coach. He's got a neck for the ball, and I think he can make a play there, and that's something that we need.
You got a neck.
Yeah,
for
I
the
mean,
ball,
here we
bro.
go.
Pull up this Atlanta Falcons. You're
Yeah,
gonna
let me
see
see this pricing.
All right, so here's what they're saying. They're saying the prices here are good. Let's see. $2 refillable cup of Coca-Cola. That's pretty
Wow.
good. $2 hot
hot
dog.
dog.
Not. This is unreal, actually.
Insane.
So this is what you would do to the Jets.
Yeah.
All
As
right.
the finance guy, I don't know if I support
That's
these
what I was
prices.
gonna say. I
Greg.
don't
Well, then
know.
you gotta look up the article about how much. I'm pretty sure you can't mark my words here, but I think they're the most profitable concession stand.
I'll look
We
that
had to do
up.
this.
All
in
I know
class.
is
Yeah, it's cool.
they put a
I
Chick-fil-A
don't know.
in that stadium, and they're not open on Sundays.
Did they actually do
yeah.
that?
Yep,
That
they
is
got
the
a
dumbest
Chick-fil-A
thing
in
ever.
there, and it's not open on
I mean,
Sundays.
So what's it used for?
It just hangs out. It's
Yeah, like
I mean, but
like other
how-
events, but yeah, like literally every Sunday it's closed.
Yeah, it doesn't.
That's what I was like. They didn't really think that was
Yeah,
true.
That's not good for
Or have the
business.
one Chick-fil-A be open. Like as a finance guy, I'm not having that location closed.
Shoot.
Hell
What about
no.
what was Evan's role? I forgot what we gave.
Maintenance, head of operations.
Head of operations.
operations.
Yeah,
Head of
making
operations.
sure.
So, like-
I don't really know what that consists of. But
If we need like sprinklers, anything like that.
and sprinkler, yeah, it's very
making sure
important.
that are we doing turf or grass? Like,
Yeah, what would I say?
And
Grass.
special teams.
MetLife's cursed.
And
MetLife is cursed.
Yeah, MetLife.
Yeah.
So wait, do we
Gotta get
move
rid
the
of it.
stadium into New York or just keep it MetLife?
Nah, we got.
MetLife's iconic. You need to
MetLife
keep it.
is
MetLife
iconic.
is sick.
They just spent like $8 million.
I like the thing is, I mean, MetLife parking wise and getting there is a pain in the ass, but
there's
stadium's
worse places
cool,
to
man.
go. There's
Stadium's
worse
cool. I
places.
like it.
It looks
It's
like
just-
a prison. They could
It's
have
been
did
a
it
prison
nicer.
because we're not winning. That's why it's a
That's
prison.
true. That's true.
We're not winning games. Think about
Dude,
FedEx
MetLife-
Field, for instance. Matty Mancuso being a huge Commanders fan. Before they were good this year, when you go to FedEx Field, what was the first thing you're thinking? God, that stadium sucks, right?
Yeah, it was terrible.
Now, when you would go to a game this season, how did it feel?
Unreal. Like it's actually unreal. When your team's winning, everything's better. You know, everyone knows that.
did you see the thing about that Virginia Tech grad trying to propose to
Oh
do?
yeah, I saw that. Did you guys see that?
No.
So he proposed like a new field, and it actually looks unreal
Yeah.
in DC.
Some
I'll
Virginia
pull that
Tech
video
guy.
up.
Oh, I actually.
He like proposed to redo the field or the stadium for them. And I guess it's like under consideration. I didn't read the article too much. I just saw like the headline.
Wow.
But yeah, he's trying to like get it and do it.
Good.
I mean, it would be pretty
It
sick
looks
for him.
it
Drill,
looks
baby,
unreal.
drill.
It
Holy
actually looks
cow.
unreal.
Yeah.
But I mean, this guy. You got to also remember, this guy just randomly made this. Like, there's no like This is just like
I was
a
gonna
mock
say,
up
is
of
he
what
like?
he thinks.
Did he like submit a bid? As
No,
like a-
no. I don't
He
think
also-
it's in that
So
state.
He is-
he just pulled his like AI,
Yeah,
pulled up a picture. Like
that's pretty much what it is. Yeah.
I mean, he's a Virginia Tech engineer. Though,
it would be really cool.
That's
I don't
no
know
joke,
how.
school of a school.
yeah, my little
So,
brother's an engineer at Penn State. Shout out Johnny.
Yeah.
I don't think he could do that shit though.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Johnny
Although
Although I
Locker.
Stay
feel like
off the
is
cigs,
Cujo, I
Johnny.
mean, if
Stop
you guys
smoking
keep
cigs.
winning and going this far, you guys are gonna have enough money to make a stadium like
oh,
that.
yeah,
That's
I
what it's
think-
all about.
No,
man.
I mean,
the better
it-
you are, more tickets you sell.
But I mean, they're never gonna win a division. You know, you got
This guy's a Jacksonville.
Does that bring us to our next topic?
next
Does that bring us to our next topic? The amount of teams that Jack Grayson supports in the calendar year is insane.
Yeah.
So right now, hold on. Give us your rundown. Give us the
All right.
major sports teams that you're supporting
so what
currently with the asterisk.
What should we what should we start out with?
I said the major
Baseball.
sports. Go all of them.
All right, baseball. I'm gonna go Phillies and Yankees.
Okay, that makes sense.
Phillies and Yankees. That is the
Yeah.
most crazy combination.
That's
Why
cool.
you have two teams?
Yankees was the first baseball game I ever went to. My sister lives there. Shout out Megan. And then Phillies, I guess that's just like close to home. So like everyone's a Phillies fan. I used to gotta just ride with the Phillies.
Okay, fine.
Hockey, I'm not big on hockey, but my two roommates here, huge Ranger fans. Started watching hockey
GR, baby.
junior year of college, so I'm gonna go with the Rangers for hockey.
All right, I'll support
That's
that.
respect.
I'll take
That's
Yeah.
that.
respect.
I'll take that.
Football, I like the Jags and the Eagles. Crazy combo again, but Jags. I
Just
like,
recently, Eagles. Now that they're in the
now they
Super
got
Bowl,
Saquon.
yeah. Now
yeah,
he's
you know,
now he's
I,
talking his
I
shit.
like the Jags because I'm a big Clemson fan. You know, Trevor Lawrence was the man back in the day. Then he went to the Jags.
What happened now? Why does he suck?
It's
Yeah,
a
what do you
very
mean
good
back in the
question.
day?
The Jags sucked. Their coach sucked. Nothing you
got a
can
new
do.
coach.
That's why I got
That new coach is kind of a weirdo.
There's like one video.
He seems
of him
like.
coming
Did
up.
you see him say he's like
That
Duval?
was wild. That was wild.
Yeah, he's like a little. Yeah, he's socially awkward, definitely. a
It's
little
all right
bit.
though. Sometimes those guys are good coaches.
Yeah, hey, maybe it's the change that they needed. And then, the Eagles, man. Like I said.
You said you like the Ravens too for a little bit.
Nah, the Ravens.
Yeah.
I like Lamar. The Ravens are cool though. I like the Ravens.
I gotta send you guys this video.
Oh god, dude! No,
Ugh.
this video, man.
Should I
This guy
pull it up?
loves
Do we want to
JD5.
look at the stadium?
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, let's
All right,
see it.
We're gonna watch. So yeah, this is what the proposal for the stadium
this
is.
is sweet.
FedEx Field or is this?
It's like a new spot. It wouldn't be at
Totally
FedEx. No,
different
this
spot.
is where the
Maybe in
old
DC?
stadium was. Yeah, it's in DC. The old stadium. Yeah.
So totally different
Yeah.
location, not.
Oh no, this is
FedEx
RFK.
RFK.
RFK. Seed
No,
oils.
this is the old
Stay away from
stadium.
seed
Oh.
oils. Just
Yeah.
throwing that out there. RFK. No seed oils.
I don't know. Oh, here we go. So I don't know who this guy talking is, but
Luxury hotels. What? Didn't see those luxury hotels they had.
look at that. That looks actually
It
insane.
looks like it belongs in
Holy
Vegas.
cow. You have the total? Like, what's the people that it could sit? What's the capacity?
I mean, I
Dude,
think
that's massive stadium.
that does look insanely big.
Holy cow. That's a village, dude. You could have it.
A village.
You guys, this is not happening, bro.
He just ran
this is a
an
cool
AI,
video. This is a
like-
cool video, but yeah. Holy cow.
So where's the? Yeah, I mean,
Look at that.
I don't know
mean,
where's that
looks
parking
insane.
at though. You know, I
Well,
just see a bunch
stadium
of buildings.
parking in like cities is always like remember we were in Carolina?
Yeah, that ain't happening, bro. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, that is a lot.
That's breeding ground for
Is there a
homeless
one way in
people,
and
too.
one way out right there on that bridge?
Oh, that would be a nightmare.
That's-
DC
yeah.
traffic already sucks. But the thought is you could just take the metro in, so
Yeah.
people would be doing that.
Yeah.
There, you could tailgate
They
in a
hope,
parking
they
lot.
hope people do that. They
Yeah.
hope.
You can have a
With a
parking
stadium
lot.
like that, dude, that's insane. You're gonna have the Olympics.
Yeah,
there.
but you can throw so many events in there though. That's the thing.
Bro, did
Yeah.
you see the basketball? No way they're having a basketball game in there like that.
Why?
I mean, you can.
Oh,
see
not that many fans.
You can
dude.
see like that stadium holding because it is in the capital, man. You can
All
see
right,
that
yeah,
holding
dude, this
a
is
national
a-
championship for basketball or football.
That's what I'm
This doesn't
saying.
look real. It
Bringing a
looks
lot of
too-
money.
This just looks like the future.
I mean, yeah,
this
this
is-
guy.
No, like,
could-
it doesn't even look like a real thing.
It looks
This-
like something that's gonna be in like
What's
GTA
that
6
LA,
or
yeah,
something.
that LA, the new city that they're trying to build in LA by 2028. What's it? You heard about that? Mm-mm. Yeah, they're trying to do something. I don't know.
A new city.
Yeah.
I believe it. Like Dubai, how they just throw stuff up.
Well, Dubai.
We're trying to compete with them because U.S. is better.
Because we're the best.
We got to be the best.
USA, America.
But anyways, yeah, the stadium looks nice.
Home of the
but,
free
that's
because
pretty
of the
cool.
brave.
Yeah,
You get JD5 and you just get this huge stadium, man. That's
dude.
Yeah, but
True, yeah.
JD5. Let's
that
talk about
man
him real
is
quick.
so nice.
So good.
Like as a fan, obviously I love him, but I feel like even people just watching that aren't
He's fun to
fans of the
watch.
Commanders.
He's fun to watch.
He,
Way better than watching the Jets, I'll say
I'm
that.
not gonna lie. He gives me vibes. He is like Lamar in that instance, but he
way
shows
better.
me more of a quarterback role. I'm
I
just
love
being
that.
honest.
I love
It's
that.
crazy
Rage-
because
don't-
I am a
don't do this
huge
rage
Lamar
bait right
believer
now,
too,
man.
and just seeing what he did this rookie year. Don't get me wrong, Lamar's sick rookie year. Lamar is sick.
Why are we comparing, though?
I'm not comparing though, but I'm just
we go.
saying, like to an extent, because he does play like him.
Yeah, I mean, I
He
guess.
does play like him. He's got an arm, man. He makes plays.
Do you think
A lot of composure
AFC
for a
versus
rookie.
NFC, though.
it doesn't matter? He
Yeah,
went.
it does.
Why? The Lions were
That
the
is
number
true.
one team in the NFL.
They're
Period.
Not a good
they're not on the
defensive
same
team.
level.
Yeah.
They're not on the same level as AFC teams. All the good quarterbacks are AFC.
Jaden Daniels.
All of them.
False.
Did this turn off?
What do you mean false?
Wait,
Don't say.
I mean,
how good is Lamar?
Hurts,
though?
yeah.
How good is Lamar though if he can't do nothing in the playoffs?
Dog, Lamar
That's
is
a big.
Are you trying to say he's not good?
I'm trying to.
No,
say he's
Lamar's
not a-
insane.
been awful.
Lamar's
Bro, we played
insane.
against
I don't
Patrick
know.
Mahomes and Josh
Has that even
Allen.
been recorded?
Yeah.
It is
In
with
playoffs.
Yeah,
I mean, the thing.
Not in
All right,
the Super
well-
Bowl.
but if he wants
In
to
the
be that
playoffs.
good, he needs to beat them.
He's
right?
It's true.
I guess, but like, it's
Like-
our strength. Our side of the fucking playoffs is way harder than NFC. And that's no question.
Yeah,
It's just
no, I
completely
agree.
different, though. I mean, I agree
You got
too, but
Eagles
it's
and the
completely
Lions.
different when you're
Yeah.
going.
Once the Jets get in, we'll
NFC
be on that side.
NFC playoffs, it's usually an offensive battle. It's usually who can score more points. Where the defensive or on the AFC side, it's defensive. I mean, the defenses in the AFC are way better than the NFC, but the offenses in the NFC are more, maybe not better, but they're more explosive.
I mean, look at the.
You don't see in the
Lions.
AFC, you don't
Oh,
see
the
a team like
Lions
the
have
Bills
Jared
in the
Goff, and they
playoffs
won't
getting
win
a
it.
75-yard
Yeah,
touchdown.
but Jameer Gibbs is
Lions-
unbelievable.
Jared Goff.
I disagree.
What are they gonna
They
do
need
next
someone.
year?
They lost their whole coaching
Made it to the
staff.
Super Bowl with the
Montgomery
Rams.
and Gibbs. I
Yeah.
say you get rid of one of them.
It's a totally different
Yeah.
team. That Rams team was insane. They
Yeah.
got carried by what's his name?
Aaron
Uh,
Donald and Cooper Kupp.
And
Not even
the
Cooper
running
Kupp.
back.
No,
Luka.
the year.
Oh, when
no,
they
the year
won?
they won it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
he
Super
triple
Bowl was
crowned.
that Super Bowl against the Patriots was boring as shit. It was
No,
like
that was a
10-3.
while ago.
That was
That's-
10-3.
Oh, that was. Oh, you're talking about that one back. Yeah, when Brady won, it was like 9-3.
Yeah,
I thought you were talking when the Rams
that
won
game.
it.
No, not that game. That was Stafford.
Do you guys think though Lamar? He's got to win the big game.
You take the mic because you don't know.
Unfortunately,
He
Lamar
does.
will.
He does.
Unfortunately,
It took Peyton
in these
Manning,
big
what,
moments-
How long to win a Super Bowl?
I don't know.
Very long. I forget what it was.
I feel like too, for an extent, they got to help him out a little bit more, man. I mean, let's be honest. Name your guys' wide receivers real quick.
Dude,
Zay Flowers,
we didn't-
Rashad
first of all, we
Bateman,
didn't
Mark
have Zay
Andrews, and what's
We
his
didn't even
name?
have
Zay Flowers didn't
Zay
play.
Flowers is a dog.
So Lamar was
But he's
throwing
not-
to
dude. A lot of people disagree with me on this, but I don't think he's a number one receiver.
who? Zay?
No.
Yeah, no.
Who is that?
They need to get one.
We
He
need
is
to
on
get
the
one.
no. He is on
Oh.
the Ravens for sure. But
Oh, you're saying you don't think he's good enough to
The
be.
Eagles have, dude. I think Devontae Smith and Zay Flowers are very similar too. But the Eagles picked up AJ Brown to go with Devontae Smith.
Yeah.
yeah, it's true.
I just think it's
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah,
they got to help him out.
the freaking Ravens, man. I just feel like it happened. I'm
He'll
not
get it
hating.
done.
I'm not hating, but
I
you
have
know.
so much faith in him.
Yeah.
He'll get it done. He actually.
Yeah.
They got Derrick Henry now too. He's a
I know.
beast.
I know.
The biggest thing I feel like too
Dog.
is that
He's a dog.
I feel like Lamar, for instance, like I could see Lamar totally beating Allen in the playoffs next year, right? You guys go back and forth. It's when are you guys going to beat Mahomes?
Yeah.
Because Lamar could beat Allen next year 100%, but is he beating Mahomes?
Is he beating Mahomes? Is the biggest thing. But I think we're the only team that could.
You think Mahomes can get 8 rings? You think he could be better than?
I think so.
Oh yeah, dude. He's
absurd.
beast, man.
Isn't that insane?
He's absurd.
He's actually unreal. That guy is just unbelievable.
He plays bad. He can play bad and just still win games.
Yeah.
Like, it's insane
I know.
the way
And-
he does it. Like,
I think a lot of it's
Yeah.
Andy Reid too. Andy Reid's just,
He's a good ass
Andy Reid's
coach.
just a dog of a coach.
Yeah.
Oh, Andy
Yeah.
Reid's the boy. Yeah.
Do you think that
yeah, he actually is.
if the Chiefs win the Super Bowl, Travis is gonna propose to Taylor Swift?
Dude, that's just a
I
setup.
swear to
That is
God.
all
Dude,
set.
that stuff's getting out of hand. Like
if that happens,
they
that's-
show her way too much. I mean, like she's definitely a
I
good
mean,
artist.
she makes the NFL millions.
Oh no,
Yeah, she's already
100%.
millions
Like,
of dollars.
she's like
Stupid
one of the most-
amount of
yeah.
money, dude.
Crazy.
And
But I
now
feel-
Travis Kelce's just absolutely blown up. He's in commercials, like highest jersey sales in the
Yeah.
league. Like, I mean, if it's fake, if it's real, whatever. Either way,
I don't think
they're
it's
both
fake,
playing
but-
it right. They're both doing it right.
Yeah.
And if it's real, good for them. Good for
I'll
them.
tell you what though, those kids, grandkids, and cousins are gonna have one hell of aunts and uncles. Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift will be your aunt.
Hold on, I want to hear that. I want to hear that. What is this?
Are you
thought
talking about
process?
Jason Kelsey? Because
Their
he's an
kids, like
ex-NFL
Wyatt,
player.
the one
too.
daughter's named Wyatt. I don't know. But
Wait, hold on.
talking
What
about
are you
aunts and
saying?
uncles.
Whose kids are gonna have
I'm saying-
crazy aunts and
Oh,
uncles?
let's say like Travis and Taylor get married and have kids.
Yeah.
Their aunt will be Jason Kelsey's wife. What's her name?
Yeah.
And then their uncle will be Jason Kelsey, and their dad is Travis, and their mom's Taylor. Like that, you're trying to. Tell
Are
me
you
that's-
just explaining to us how family
No,
works?
I'm just
like,
saying,
Yeah, your brother is gonna be the uncle to your kid. We know that.
Okay. Well, you're just trying to make an ass out of me, but I'm saying like that's sick. Parents and aunts and uncles, like
Yeah.
how cool is that to be like, yeah, like,
No, it
I wish
is.
my
I'm just
I wish
messing
my uncle
around
was
with
Yeah, I
fucking
don't know why you're
Travis
joshing
Kelce.
here
I
right
know,
now.
I know.
I
But
wish my aunt was Taylor Swift, bro. I mean, that'd be fire though.
Honestly.
Yeah, well, if it's your aunt, come on.
You know where
But if it
Taylor
was
Swift's
your
from,
aunt,
right?
dude.
Yeah, Taylor Swift.
Reading, PA.
Yeah,
Is she?
yeah. Why
Interesting.
missing?
I heard Reading's actually nice.
Why am missing, bro? Get it right.
No one ever
missing.
said Reading was nice. No, actually, I did.
Why
I'm not
I'm
even
missing.
kidding. I heard isn't there like
Yeah, in Mentor.
a lot to do in Reading or no?
No,
I thought it's like
Reading's not.
there's like bars and stuff or no? Maybe that's somewhere else. I'm thinking of. I'm
Not
not, kidding.
really,
I'm
like-
not even kidding. I know, like you know.
sandbar, right? You got a beach bar around there.
Beverly Hills. That's not. That's out of
Beverly
That's out of
Hills?
the city. Yeah.
Oh,
That's crazy.
I know. You know who Shane Gillis is. You guys know who that
Yeah.
is. He's
Yeah, we
from
know-
somewhere
we know
around there.
Shane Gillis, bro.
And he said like I forget where. Maybe Hanover. I don't know.
Hanover. That's more towards
I
York.
thought it was Reading. I don't know, but
I don't know. Yeah.
wherever it is, he said it's cool. But
No, there's not much to do. To be honest, it's
Really?
kind of beat there.
just a bunch of open land, and
And
you got your
all
dirt bikes.
No, that's
True.
no,
Yo,
no.
hold on. When's the last time you've been dirt biking or quadding? You've been doing that a lot or not?
When it snowed, I took the quad out for a little joyride.
Hey,
Nice.
doing donuts.
No, I don't snowboard.
You just ride the snowmobile.
No, we don't have snowmobiles anymore.
You used to have snowmobiles?
Yeah, when we lived in Maine,
That's sick.
cause you know you
Oh,
get
the
snow.
ice.
Maine.
Yeah, I drove to Canada from Maine on a snowmobile. 9 hours.
That's right there. Quebec City
Wait,
is
what?
right up there.
You did?
Yeah, right. So right next, we lived in right outside of Portland, Maine, which is like a major city there. And from our house, there's an international trail system, and you could like take that and basically go wherever you wanted. So every Sunday we would go on a trail ride, and then there's like on the trail there's like bars and pizza shops that you can stop at.
That's sick.
It's
That's
pretty cool.
unreal.
Yeah, it's
That's
cool.
actually awesome.
Yeah.
And how long was the trip to
well,
Canada?
the Canada was 9 hours
9 hours on a
Yeah.
snowmobile?
on a snowmobile.
Are you? Is there like?
And you're drinking the whole time?
No, no,
Oh.
no.
I was gonna say that's reckless.
Are you like
Yeah.
losing your mind though? Kind of. Like,
No,
you're
that
just-
stuff's fun.
Really?
On the snowmobile.
It's like riding a jet ski on land.
That's
9
insane.
hours, dude.
9 hours though.
I don't know if I could. There's not a lot of stuff.
I mean,
could
a
do for
car
9
is different
hours.
because you can just like kind of coast, but like snowmobile, you're like actively controlling this thing for 9 hours.
What age were you doing this at? Were you riding the snowmobile? Did you have your own
Yeah.
snowmobile?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And how old were you?
I was like 6 or 7. Yeah.
That is insane. How are they letting you do that?
What do you mean?
6 or 7-year-old for
I
9
just-
hours driving a
I
snowmobile?
mean, like I just grew up always riding like. I
Your
always
pops went
had.
on another one, I'm guessing.
Yeah, my dad had his own. We just like I always grew up like riding a four wheeler or something, so I knew how to do it. Like
Yeah.
it wasn't
Me too.
Crazy.
like
I
if you
did
grew up
too.
riding that stuff, it's like riding a bicycle. Like
Yeah, true.
y'all rode a bicycle by the age of 7.
Yeah.
I'm talking just
Yeah,
like
9
legally
hours
how they
riding
let
a
you do
bicycle
that.
when you're 7 and 9
I don't
hours.
doubt that
Bicycle's
you could
different than
do
operating
it.
heavy
I just am
machinery.
saying, I'm thinking, how is that legal for a 6 or
What
7
do you
year
mean
old?
you don't need
drive
a
it?
license to ride any of that stuff?
I know. I mean, I understand. I just think it's crazy.
Yeah, it definitely is a little bit crazy now that I'm thinking about it. But like,
I mean, dude, a 6 or 7 year old going on a
Yeah.
9-hour excursion, like that's pretty wild.
I mean, I was surrounded. There's like
a bunch
20
of,
of us. So like,
your aunts and uncles too.
yeah, neighbors.
How are your aunts and uncles?
My aunts and uncles
Are they
good.
as cool as
Seems
Taylor
like
Swift?
you're
Yeah,
talking about
they're-
getting some other aunts and uncles involved.
They're way cooler than
Than
Taylor.
those- okay.
And, yeah,
All right,
and
there
the
you go.
Kelseys and all that.
That's good.
can't-
I don't hate Taylor Swift, but it's just how it is. It's just annoying that
No.
she's always on there.
I don't hate Taylor Swift either. I just think it's kind of annoying that every time there's like a delay
just
in a
don't
game,
shove
they
it
just
down my
show
throat.
her. Yeah, it's like, all right, come on now. Like,
Yeah.
show
Get
her that
it.
she's at the
We
game.
get it.
Cool,
She's
and
at
all.
the game. Show her once. Like,
But you don't need
wouldn't-
to show her every like 5 seconds. It's
yeah.
kind of
It's gotten completely out of hand.
yeah, it's overkill for sure.
That's true. It's
But
gotten
hey,
out of
I
hand.
guess it works for the NFL. Like they're making money off of her,
Yeah.
so
They're printing money.
I don't blame
Wait,
them. For,
also, speaking of that, they print money. I heard, I don't know, I saw this on Barstool. They don't have full-time refs. Like, they don't pay their refs full-time salaries. Like, I
Oh,
don't know
yeah.
if that, like,
Yeah.
why? Like,
The
what
NFL,
is
you're
that
saying?
about? Yeah, in the NFL.
Well, they.
like, the refs are, like, teachers and, like, accountants, and, like, they have other jobs.
I looked this up the other day, and apparently.
And again, this is just what I saw on
I think
Barstool,
most
so
of
I have
them
no
are
idea if
lawyers.
that's true.
I mean, I think they have a bunch of other jobs. I saw someone said one of them's like a SoundCloud rapper in his free time, and he's repping these big games.
The NFL's only a certain amount of time out of the year. I feel like.
I know.
So
I think they make
It's true,
good
but
money.
it's a billion with a billion, probably multi-billion-dollar industry. They can't pay their refs.
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
They need to take it more seriously. I
like
think, for
that's
that.
you can't.
I mean, they
It's
probably
crazy.
get like
I'm sure they get paid
$2,000 a game.
I
well.
looked
Dude,
it
I'm
up.
sure they get way more.
I
than
looked
that.
it up, and it said the median I think was somewhere around like 150,000 or something a year.
which
like-
is obviously like
On
that's
top
good money.
of like what they're doing,
But
like,
that's what I'm saying. They should be
Jesus.
paid well enough. Like you're a ref in the NFL, you should be paid well enough that that's all you do. Like that's all you do is you're a ref.
That would be a
Versus,
pretty
like,
sick job, honestly.
But it is hard because you got so many games. Think about a Sunday, how many games you got. Like, I mean, the thing is they have the money to do it, so they might as well just do it.
Dude,
no,
with the
I
amount that
agree.
they pay the players and like with all these
I mean,
TV
that is
contracts,
true,
bro.
like-
they have enough money to do that. Like that's
They
crazy
should
that
do
the refs aren't
commercials for
full-time.
refs. That's how you get them
Yeah.
paid.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey, you gotta spend
Well,
money to make money.
Fumble
man.
Rooski, and it's like the refs out there.
How do you even get into
Fumble Brewski.
Have you seen that commercial?
No, I don't.
you haven't seen
I
that?
don't watch TV.
Sorry, dude.
forgot I
There
don't
you
watch
go.
TV.
Why don't you watch TV, man?
It's just boring to me, you know.
Do you watch sports?
Yeah, sports.
Okay.
I don't count that as like.
Movie?
What
Nah, I'm not
What
a big-
happens when the commercials come on? Do you just like look the other way?
I just go.
You don't watch commercials because you don't watch TV.
I just go on my phone, get up,
so you've never
make some eggs or something.
some egg.
Every commercial break, this guy makes eggs. and
Yeah.
toast.
Some toast.
I mean, how many eggs are you eating
Right,
if you're
that's
gonna every commercial
crazy.
you're like time to go make some eggs?
I just do one per commercial. You know?
Per commercial.
commercials? So you're having like 6 eggs
There's way more than 6 commercials.
in one sitting. I'm saying, in one sitting, like one commercial break is
All right,
usually
all right,
about
this
6
is a
commercials.
ridiculous conversation right now.
One
What
commercial
goes
break
to-
in between a game is usually 6 commercials.
Wait, one commercial break in between a game
Yeah,
is
like when
usually.
it goes to a 2-minute warning.
Put
in
it
an
by
NFL
his
game.
mouth when he talks. Just do
When
it
it's-
like an interview.
When it's like
you
two-
can do this, you know.
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
bro.
Back
When
and
it's
forth.
usually let's say it's a 2-minute break in an NFL game, and there's a commercial break. It's usually around 6 commercials, right?
Yeah, probably.
So if you're
2-minute
making
break,
an
yeah.
egg a commercial,
I'm gonna count. I'm gonna count next
Right.
time. Yeah. I'm gonna count them next time.
There's
Yeah,
more
dude.
than 6, is what you're saying.
Yeah, there's more than 6 commercials.
This is a really good topic, though. That's all I gotta say.
I got a question for us here.
6
What's
commercials.
what's everyone's favorite year at York?
Oh, at York.
Wow.
Crazy switch up.
Smooth
but I'm-
transition there.
It's alright. I don't know. Who wants to start? You want to start?
Yeah,
Yes,
go on. Give it.
honestly, yeah, I'll go first.
Alright.
I'd say, I mean, sophomore year was fun.
So what
Country
what
club.
year was that? 20.
That was
20,
21.
Yeah. The only
Yeah.
thing that sucked about that was just the testing, but I wouldn't say that was my favorite year. I think
The
junior.
COVID testing.
Yeah,
COVID
junior year
testing.
was my favorite year.
Do
That
you
was
guys ever
first
think
year,
about how
2-6
crazy
years.
that was that we're being tested at?
Dude.
What was it,
Yeah.
5 or
Ass
6
crackers
a.m.?
on, yeah.
6 a.m. How many
Yeah.
times?
And
Twice
if
a
you
week?
missed,
week.
if you showed up 1 minute late, they locked the doors and they're like, they like sent you home for 2 weeks so you can't
Yeah.
practice or something.
That was
yeah.
actually crazy. Yeah, so when we were at York, we would have to get tested twice a week at 6 a.m. And like Brett said, if you showed up a minute late, they just shut the door and they're like, well, can't practice because you didn't get tested.
Then we had like the group leaders. I
yeah.
think I forget. But
Yeah,
we
we
always
had
had
the
to meet
meeting
by the
spots, the
bridge.
meeting spot.
Our meeting spot was by the bridge, and like everyone's blowing up your phone at 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Like, wake up, wake up.
Where are you at?
no,
Where you
not
at?
one single person ever missed.
Yeah,
Really?
that was impressive.
Which is insane.
Wow. Yeah.
That's
And
good stuff.
I think
We had
that's,
some people that like I was like, someone's gonna mess that up.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna.
Yeah, but I think stuff like that is like that's what makes great teams. Like the fact that we literally didn't have none of us wanted to do that.
We were good that
Yeah.
year too, but we just
Elite Eight.
played we just didn't play anybody good until the
Yeah.
the
Who did we
NCAA
lose to
tournament.
in the Elite Eight that year?
Tough.
We lost to Tufts.
Oh,
we got
smacked
smoked
us.
We
at
lost.
RIT.
Smacked
Oh,
us,
we
bro.
lost it. We got
Bro.
absolutely
Dude,
annihilated.
they
Vito-
made
remember Vito
Tyler
and Nick
Nation play
Lilly?
goalie that game, bro. That's how bad they beat
I've
us.
never
Yeah,
seen
they
that
smoked
before.
us.
Tyler was like playing goalie.
Speaking of that's when Nick Lilly.
Yeah, that's when Nick Lilly and Vito, they said he tested positive.
Yeah. Oh, the
Remember we had to
false
sit in
positive.
RIT's a hockey
Yeah.
arena,
In the
which was sick.
That was sick. Yeah,
Yeah,
Cujo
sick
and
arena.
I were vaccinated at that point, so we didn't have
Yeah,
to
y'all were
test.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
that's-
minute that we knew that we could get vaccinated, we just did it. And I was just talking to Brett about it today. I was like, you think that was the right call because all this stuff about adverse effects of vaccinations with the COVID vaccine? And we were like, you know what? We just didn't want to deal with it. We were just
Yeah,
like, let's
no.
just do it
I
to
said,
get it
yeah,
over
I
with.
would
do it.
Like, but that was
Yeah.
crazy
That-
times.
That
really.
trip was mad fun.
That was
Oh,
Because
yeah.
we stayed
Yeah.
at that insane hotel.
Dude, that
I remember
was
we
when-
got breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Man.
it was us.
It was
us
awesome.
three, and
That
we
was awesome.
had a conjoined room with E-Man and Demi.
Oh,
Yeah, so
my
sick.
God.
And the rooms were beautiful, man. It was a good
E-Man was
time.
pissed because
It was
Demi
just
was
us two.
Jaden.
Yeah,
trying to
Jaden
break
made
stuff.
it.
I brought my PlayStation.
Yeah. Jack brought his PlayStation.
Dude, in our window didn't
Yeah.
have like our window. We were on like the 5th floor.
Dude, we had the
so we were
penthouse,
high
Yeah,
up.
bro.
it
We
was
were on the
sick.
top
It had
floor.
no like safety guard, so like you could open it and literally just jump out. It was crazy.
No, yeah, it was
That is
crazy.
That's insane.
That's what I always think about when the window doesn't
And then,
have a
yeah.
safety guard.
What about Dembeck? So this kid Dembeck on our team, he would run out of the room and he'd pick up the phone and like
Oh my-
it would
yeah.
call room
the phone
service.
outside the elevator, like it called the lobby automatically when
and
you pick
he would
it
just
up.
be like, oh, and he'd just hang up. And I'm
One
like,
time he
dude.
picked it, was like "fuck you" and hung it up, and we were like, "Dude, who do you think they think it is? Like seriously, what are you doing?"
Yeah, he's
But
the
He was a
king of those.
prankster.
Yeah,
for
he was a
sure.
prankster.
Salisbury guy before you.
Yeah,
so
he had a
that kinda
couple. He
explains
had a
it.
couple stops.
How about that
but-
Salisbury York rivalry, man? I love that
Yeah.
rivalry.
I do
I
too.
mean,
It's not much of a rivalry for the
it's a
most part.
rivalry for
sometimes.
us.
Well,
but-
actually, yeah, we don't really win a lot of those
Yeah,
ones.
but when we do, and we always keep it close.
They're
we always
they're,
keep it
they're
close.
the best program in D3 though.
Yeah.
so.
they definitely are.
No,
Yeah,
they are.
Tip
for
your
sure.
caps to them.
The older times,
What's up?
we used to beat them
Yeah,
before we got there.
yeah.
We beat 'em
And then y'all
once.
beat them your
We
freshman
beat 'em
year.
once.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I was
we-
acting like a madman when we beat them. Because when I was choosing schools, I was like, I just want to go to a school that's gonna beat Salisbury. I don't know. Like my
Yeah,
brother went to
I was
Salisbury.
gonna say your
Yeah,
brother went to
screw
Salisbury, right?
He
You
went
Had to
started
get that
there.
edge.
for 1 year.
Football, didn't
He went for football for 1 year. He
Sick.
hated it.
Shout out, Mikey.
And so he was like, he just
newlywed
wanted to get
Mikey.
out of there.
Yeah.
And so ever since then, I was like, you know what? Like I hate Salisbury too because he hated it. And so I was like, I just want to go to a school that beats him. And I remember I went to a game when they played Salisbury my senior year. And they won, and I was like, "No way, that just happened." And then when we won our freshman year, so that was 2
sick.
years in
That
a
was
row.
electric.
I
Jack
took
Michael
a water
brought it.
bottle and started just flinging
National
it. I'm like,
championship.
"Let's go!" And Witcher goes, "Act like you've been here before." And he started yelling at me. I'm like, "Witcher, this is awesome. I love this." And he's
Yeah.
like, "Act like you've been here before." I'm like, "All right."
Good coaching point for sure.
Yo, remember, speaking of which, remember, I forget if it was a practice or a game, when me and you, Maddie, were wrestling on the sideline, and, and then Drenner started recording us, and Witcher's like, "Hey, what are you doing over there?" And we're like, "Oh, we're just bullshit."
Oh my god!
And
yeah.
Drenner was having a kick at me. He was like
Oh,
recording
yeah, I
it.
do remember.
Yeah.
that,
No, that was hilarious. Yeah. when me and you were just wrestling, because me and Jack, I used to wrestle when I was really young, but Jack did, and you wrestled in high school, right?
Freshman year.
Freshman year.
Yeah.
And
Jack
so-
likes to talk about that shit.
Yeah, so we were going back and forth, just like during the game. Who were we? Well, that was a scrimmage, right?
I forget if it was even.
I think it was a scrimmage,
I
like
think-
round
yeah,
robin. And so
yeah.
we were talking like on the sideline, and I was like, dude, I would take you down so easy. And he's like, no, you wouldn't. And I'm like, all right, after this, and like we win the game or whatever, or the scrimmage. And right after, I go over to you and I start trying to ankle pick you. And I like got you on the ground, and Drenner's video in it like a world star fight. He's like, oh.
And then you Witcher's in the background. He was pissed at us.
Yeah.
But hey.
Which I understand, but it
It
just
definitely
us-
wasn't smart.
Yeah, but we were just messing around.
Yeah, just messing around.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jenner's
I like it.
Witcher was too.
Yeah, Witcher's a good coach.
For sure,
They
yeah.
both knew their stuff for
He had
sure.
a good man. He was
What about Mark guy?
Ryan.
Okay, yeah.
He never coached us, so
Dog.
he never coached us. So
Yeah,
yo, but hold on,
Coached
I don't
us.
want to. Speaking of wrestling, remember that one night we had at what was that B5? Dude, we moved the couches, and it was right after a UFC fight. You remember who fought? Whoever remembers who fought that night
It was
gets a.
McGregor, man.
I think it was a
Was
McGregor
it
fight.
McGregor?
Yeah, I think it was a McGregor
Dude,
fight.
we were all juiced.
Dude, we
Oh
were
my
juiced.
God.
We were. It was like 3 a.m. We were hanging out.
Nate Johnny came over too.
Yeah, and he started. He started going through our basement like.
Yeah, the basement, dude.
He's like pulling out Miller Light cans that he
Yeah,
put there last
1960s.
year. No, he put those there last year.
No,
and
they
he's like, oh, these are the time capsule he got in the basement.
Yeah. Well,
No, dude, we found
wait,
some-
explain that a little bit more though. So Nate Johnny, some kid on our team, he was an upperclassman. He lived off campus. We lived basically on campus, and we lived in this like
We lived in his old apartment, like,
yeah,
it was
in
old-
his old apartment. And there's like these old houses. He comes over for some odd reason. and he
Dude,
goes,
we had
"Well,
a bunch of stuff in the
Yeah.
closet too. Bunch of stuff. And he comes in and just starts in all our lacrosse stuff, like a bunch of like storage bins, just comes in and starts rifling through all that stuff, throwing it in the middle of our living room. And we're like, what is going on right now? He's got a good laugh. He's a character. So
Yeah.
he's like giggling while he's hiding in our closet.
And he's like, I
pulling
gotta
out-
see something in here. And we're like, what? are you
basically
doing?
pulls
He
up
left
the
milestones all over.
yeah, he pulls up. Yeah, if that's what you want to call it. Yeah, his cleats are still
on
hanging
the
outside
telephone.
261.
But tell him. So then he goes in the basement and he starts,
rips up the
basement
floorboard,
And
basically.
he's like, look at this. This is insane. And he's showing us
Throwing his garbage at us, dude.
It's a Bud Light can from like 2019, and we're like, it's not even that cool. It's just trash.
We're like, can you
It
put that back? Can you actually throw it in the garbage and then put our shit back in the closet, please? Like, and then the weird thing was he just left. He just left. Like,
Yeah,
you saw
so
that.
his mission was I'm gonna go to this house. I'm gonna take all the trash that I put there, throw it all over the living room.
And then leave.
Was that the same night that we we got that hot toast and like we're putting it on Suzuki's hand
You guys
and like
saw
burning
it.
him his hand?
Yeah, so
because he
wait,
no, that was
we gotta
Slinky.
talk about that though. So this kid, we called him Slinky. His name's Ryan Suzuki.
Suzuki,
He
yeah.
is. I got to get him on the podcast,
Yeah.
100%. Ryan, if you're watching
Absolutely.
this, you need to come on. I mean, we need to make that happen. That 100%. But
You're watching. Ryan, I hope
hope you're watching.
Please be watching, dude.
He's the man.
Slink was the homie, dude. He was
Yeah,
the homie.
but so he was. He got electrocuted
Where are you
actually.
going?
Near-death experience, which is pretty crazy, and the nerves in his left hand, I think, were completely numb, so he couldn't feel anything. And we were just being idiots, and we were
We're
throwing.
still trying to figure out if that guy can feel anything in general, but
Yeah,
definitely in his hand, you don't
definitely
feel
is,
anything.
man. But so we were just throwing stuff in the air fryer like idiots, and like we put cookies with like garlic powder.
Dude,
I
it
don't
was
know.
just bread. We threw bread in there.
Yeah,
and
hella garlic powder.
He dumped a whole thing of garlic powder on it. And he was like, I like this stuff. This is good. I'm like, it's garlic bread, I guess, right? Like,
Yeah.
shit.
It was hilarious.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It
he
was
didn't have any
scorching
feeling in
hot,
his hand.
scorching hot, and he just picked it up.
He's like, I don't
Dude,
feel
weren't we-
anything in here.
Didn't someone we didn't tase him, did we? No. Maybe.
No, I don't know. Maybe.
I don't think so. If we had a taser, that would have been
Suzuki?
bad.
yeah.
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 When what?
When he was just grabbing shit out of the
Yeah.
air fryer.
We were like burning his
He
hand.
got or he didn't get.
That's
he
what
got
you're
electrocuted,
saying.
yeah.
Electrocuted, yeah.
dude.
Maybe that's what I'm.
We had some crazy near-death experiences. I mean, you guys.
yeah.
Dude,
had
yo,
some
hold
too.
on. Let's. Is it statute of limitations? Can we talk about when Vinny got shot,
We
bro?
can talk about it all. Man.
Yeah, we can
Holy
lay all
shit!
that.
Yeah, Vinny or fucking
We'll
Jack
start
got
with
blown up.
what are we starting with? Because so both of them had near-death
Wow,
experiences,
yeah, holy
honestly,
cow.
which is kind of wild.
Sitting
to
here
even
with two
talk about.
survivors, man. That's what,
Legends, baby.
wow. Show us the damage.
Nah, you don't. We don't got to see that.
We're in peer pressure, yeah.
Nah.
Man. Crazy stuff.
So we'll talk. I mean, if you want to talk about it, you don't
Yeah,
have to.
Here, I'm gonna give you a mic, bro.
Well, first of all, we'll start out by saying our freshman year, like both of these incidents happened. We think, like a mirror breaks. It's like a conspiracy.
7
That's
years of bad luck.
Bad luck for 7 years. Well,
Yeah.
our freshman year, I forget if we pissed off Madsen, Connor Madsen, old teammate of ours.
Well, yeah, we were always messing with the room.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, Menser, his roommate,
Yeah.
he duct taped everything he owned in his room.
Classic.
And then Madsen, of course, Menser.
No,
playing
no,
Madsen.
no. Madsen spilled OJ on Menser's laptop, and
Oh,
Menser
yeah,
was
yeah,
pissed.
yeah,
And,
yeah,
and Madsen was pissed because he just ruined someone's laptop. So he comes into our room and slams the door behind him.
Yeah.
And the mirror's in the door.
On the
It's
door,
on
yeah.
the door, And it just shattered everywhere. And we're just like, whoa, thanks, dude.
7 years of
You
bad
just
luck,
screwed
man.
us, man. And then,
at with that?
Oh, are we over the 7 years?
This is our freshman year.
No, so
sophomore.
how many
No,
years?
freshman.
We're like 5.
no,
no,
yeah, it
freshman
happened. Yes.
5 or 6
So we're at
So,
6.
we got another year of bad
shoot.
luck.
We
One
got
more
one
year,
more
and then
year.
Jets are winning the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
After that,
Yeah.
probably,
Yeah.
right?
That's not why the Jets win.
It might be, dude.
But yeah, crazy
But
stuff.
so that happened, and then I mean,
And then you can go first because yours happened first.
Oh yeah, I guess yeah. So that'll happen, whatever. And then we got sent home for COVID, and it was my birthday, man. July 4th, great day to be alive, man. We were kicking it at my friend Boog's house.
Shout out, Bug.
Shout out
Shout out
Boog.
Boog, man. Always a good
Good
time
guy.
at his house. And
Skins
yeah,
fan.
we were all there, man. I mean, we were getting pissy drunk. Like we were getting pissy drunk, birthday vibes, feeling good. Everyone's home too, man. So all your friends that were away at college, they're all home. Good times when usually they wouldn't be. And getting drunk. Next thing you know, man, a lot of people we didn't know started showing up there. That type of vibe. And so I had another like kind of friend group. House party, yeah. And I had a couple other friend groups, another friend group that wasn't there, not really with the same crowds. So I was going to leave with them, and I was like, yeah, it's getting sketch here. So I leave, and then, yeah, man, like next thing you know, I'm leaving with my buddy Brad, and yeah, dude, I see some guy in the middle of the street just literally starts shooting off rounds. And hits my boy who I, was acquaintances with, nothing crazy. Get hit, and next you know, I was like, yeah, I'm out of here. I mean, I hit foot so fast, it was absurd. I mean, I've never moved so fast, brother. And then next you know, I felt like a hotness on my side. And it's crazy, too, because you'd think it would hurt more. Like, seriously.
Yeah.
It really feels like an airsoft gun. I've gotten shot with both, but just hot. Like, that puppy was probably, I don't know, 300 degrees Fahrenheit.
so
I mean, it was
when you first got shot,
Yeah.
was it like instantly you were like, oh my god, I just got shot, or was it kind of like your adrenaline?
Dude,
so
my
high?
my adrenaline was pumping. So like I felt something, and I was like, I don't really know what's going on. I just kept running because all I could see is him, like the other guy running away, shooting still. So I was like, we gotta get out of here, man. Kept running. Then finally, I was like, dude, something's up. And I it was dark out. It was like I don't know, it was like 12, about midnight. And I put my hand like on my side, and I like look at my hand, gushing with blood. And so I was like, yeah, dude, I think I got shot. Like I was like, so then I sprinted back to the house, tried to get inside because like there was 150 people at this party. It was popping, dude. It was popping.
And this is in Boog's crib?
Yeah, and it was supposed to be like just our good friends, like 20 to 30 plus. Just the address got out. Like I said, everyone's home. So and yeah, door was locked. So I started banging on. I was like, dude, I got shot, man. Laid in like the grass. Luckily, my boy Mike Garlington, who I'm coaching with now, Brawl Neck Wrestling, baby. One of my good friends wrestled with him in high school. He was right by the door, saw it all happen, like came out, helped me, kept the pressure on everything, was all good until finally the cops came. I don't know, there was probably a cop that came 10 minutes, and he was doing a good job. And the craziest part, so reason it kind of got all out of hand is because Boogie, the house owner, he got a little bit too messed up. And so he actually fell asleep. And then so he woke up to like, oh, Vinny got shot, blah, blah. I kid you not. So Boogie's like got this like front step, you know, he runs out his front door and the cop's like keeping pressure on my wound and just spears the cop. What? Tackles the cop like through him, like jumps off elevated surfaces and runs through this cop's chest. And then the cop, they both get up, and I kid you not, I'm laying there like this. I kid you not.
Poor cop's trying
Dude,
to help
and this
you.
cop, like, what the hell? And this cop gets up and hits Boogie with the meanest right hook I've ever seen, knocks him down. So then he comes.
Boogie's a big dude.
Boogie, yeah,
Boogie's
230 pounds. Guy's big, man. And yeah, he hit him with a right hook and split him basically, and then got back to me, and then finally Boogie realized this is a cop, man. But yeah, dude.
Shit, this cop, bro.
Dude,
What was
literally.
he thinking? I wonder. He probably
He
thought.
probably thought someone, I don't know. All he heard, like I said, I mean, he was pretty drunk. You know, he was.
spur of the moment.
Spur of the moment, exactly.
I probably thought the cop shot him.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
what he was thinking, but yeah. Anyways, and then got sent over to like a local field, got helicoptered over to shock trauma, and dude, shout out those doctors there, man.
Yeah.
They did a great job,
Dude, shout out your friend too
for real, man.
For real, he probably saved
Exactly,
your life.
it's crazy, man, and yeah, it was a wild experience, and it honestly ended up being completely fine. I mean, I didn't even miss any lacrosse
Oh,
the
yeah.
following year. Couldn't lift for like a year or something, but
Kid's a beast, man.
dude was literally just couldn't work out for like 2 weeks, and it was crazy how fast I literally like in like a 2 week span I went from not even be able to walk because I had no abdomen, and then to like 3 weeks later I was able to run and basically do contact. It's wild.
What was going through your mind when you're in that helicopter? Were you like freaking yourself out, like, dude, this could be really bad, or were you just like, you know what, like?
Yeah, dude.
Like,
Honestly,
where's your
man, like
head
I
at?
was really calm for whatever reason. Like when I was laying like in the grass, like before I even got to the helicopter, like I just had a really good feeling in my gut that like I was gonna be all right, that I
Yeah.
was like gonna live. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But then, yeah. So honestly, the shock trauma, I don't know, doctors, whatever, the people that were in the hospital or in the helicopter, they were, what do you call? They were just talking to me, chatting up. Like I was just having regular conversations with me, and then I went through the process. Then they put me under, and I woke up, and I was good.
That's insane. Yeah,
Crazy stuff, man.
it is crazy. Well, that's what they're trained to do. They don't want to freak you out, so they're
Oh, yeah.
talking to you, making sure everything like feels normal.
Yeah, definitely.
But-
It was the hospital was honestly a little bit fun too. I got a sick ass room. Like a sick ass room.
It was
man.
fun?
Dude, like I mean for just staying there, it could have been a lot worse. I'm just saying. Cuz I've you've been in the hospital before, sure, and they're usually, gloomy. My room was real cool. Had a cool like skylight. Dude, for real, man. I was living it up.
you get shot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
Were
got
you
messing
trying
around.
to stay? Like you were like, you know what? I could stay a couple more nights.
No, well, what happened was like when I was like first couple of days, I was still like going the process like infection, who knows, that kind of deal. Then after they realized like I'm definitely gonna be good, then they moved me and I shared the room with this dude. They literally there was just like a curtain. I shared a room with another guy who like a tree. He was having a birthday party for his kid in his shed, like some guy from Pasadena, man, like. And what do you call it? And a tree, it was during a storm, and a tree fell down on the shed and hurt like 10 to 15 people from this party. And he like broke both his legs and his arm.
jeez.
So I was chatting up with him, but then after a time, I mean, got a meaner nurse. It was time to go.
Yeah.
Got a meaner nurse.
No, for
Once
real,
the
man.
nurse wasn't nice anymore, it's time to get out.
Yeah, dude. And then, I mean, just kind of piggybacks. So then that'll happen. We get back to school feeling good. It's about 2 months in. We're hanging out at Darty at our old 828, and my boy Gray. Man.
Yeah, so it was the wedding, man. It
Was
when,
it?
First ever wedding, I think.
All right.
Too.
Yeah.
Who was getting married?
So we had.
It was Rank and
This
Lauren
is-
Grove.
this is a-
Yes.
Rank and Lauren Grove.
This is a
bro.
fake wedding. Like
Yeah.
it's a fake wedding we had with the girls lacrosse team. Like just like messing around.
And I
then-
was like, I was like in the wedding. I was doing something. I forget.
You were the ring man.
Yeah, I was the ring man.
no. The girls randomly texted us, "All right, Eric's getting married," and we're like, "What does this even mean?" We didn't even know what they were talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
let
we-
'em, I mean,
It was
And
fun.
then,
That was fun.
so yeah, the wedding. It was that day, and it was like after the wedding, like everything kind of like died down a little bit, and it was getting a little bit dark out, a little bit chilly, and we're like, all right, let's have a fire. So we got the fire cooking. It was going on for probably like it was going on for like 5 minutes or so, I'd say, and everyone like left the fire, and I was still standing there just on my phone. And me and Vin had a parlay that day of like crazy college football parlay.
Side
like,
note, did it hit?
No, definitely did not. Penn State. Penn State, yeah. Freaking Vinny's like coming up to me. He's probably like from me to Eben right over there. And he's like saying, yo, like, let's check our parlay. Next thing you know, I like look over to him and the fire just like blows up on me. And I like just like
explosion, not like
yeah,
it was an
like,
explosion.
Yeah, it literally just like blew
It
up.
literally sounded like what I think a
Like
grenade.
an M8, dude. It was
like,
crazy.
Like I don't know what a grenade sounds like, but I bet you that's what it sounds like.
Yeah, and I think there was like an axe can in there, which like was the reason why it blew up.
Yeah.
Not gonna mention any names.
No. I mean, we don't need to say anything.
Yeah. So like. So really?
Really?
Yeah, so
you
then-
definitely heard about this.
Yeah.
bro.
What?
No, not in detail.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so like blew up, and I just like went back in shock. It like knocked me down, and like I think I was like on fire a little bit, and then they like got. I think I woke up, and the first person who I like had a conversation with was Kirsten.
Oh,
she was
really?
like, yeah, she was like freaking out, and like I like literally woke up, and she was like right there, and I was like, what the heck just happened? And then Nate Johnny and Murph, his girlfriend, I think at the time, maybe I'm wrong, was a nurse.
Yeah.
And am I right on that? Yeah.
Sarah's a nurse, yep.
So she was there and wasn't drinking,
Sarah's
but
cool.
they like rushed me up to the shower and like put me in the shower because they didn't really know what to do. And then like she
Probably
like
the
came
best
in
thing,
was like,
honestly.
yeah, you gotta get out of here. Luckily she was sober, and then her and Dylan Wolf drove me to the hospital. Shout out them. And then Vinny and Gunner came to the hospital after. But I went to the hospital like right there at Lehigh Valley, and they don't have a burn center. So like they couldn't do anything for me. So I just like sat there, and they were gonna fly me to Lehigh Valley, which is like the closest burn center near us. But my parents were like 10 minutes away at that time. So I was just like, yeah,
Dude, they were I don't know if I'm making this up, but they were about to charge you an arm and a leg for that helicopter move, right?
Oh yeah.
And your
Oh, yeah.
I
parents
mean,
were
you
like,
probably
hell,
got
Those
charged.
helicopter
Yeah.
rides
Crazy.
are no joke. Yeah.
No kidding.
So I was just like, I'll just go with
you
them.
had to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Teachers, they get
There you go, yeah.
True.
So I was just like, I'll just go with my parents. So I went to the Lehigh Valley Hospital that day or night, and they had to like basically scrape off all the burnt skin from my body with like a dual butter
How much
knife.
did that hurt?
Terrible. And for whatever reason, you weren't allowed to give me medication. To like,
Probably because
it was so weird. I didn't understand.
probably because your skin's like exposed, and if you have like bleeding, because if this
blood thinner,
medication
yeah, or
like
something
does
like
something
that.
with your blood, makes your blood like thinner or something.
Yeah.
It'll. I mean,
I don't know.
if your skin's
You're probably
exposed.
right. But I had like
That's
it was.
crazy,
I think it was 65% of my body. So like my face, my chest, my hands, and then a little bit of like my thighs, and they had to scrape all the dead skin off. So it was literally just like my whole body was like
Sheesh.
just like a huge rash everywhere.
Dude,
And
they
then
wrapped
like-
you up for like you were
Yeah,
wrapped
and then
up
I had
for
like a
while,
bunch of
right?
blisters, and then I looked like a mummy for like
Yeah.
a month because I had to put on all these bandages every single day, and then wrap my head with like pre-wrap type stuff and gauze everywhere. And then I had a whole like chest thing and a face thing.
Dude, and there was a big point. I remember like when we were at the beach, like you had to check like UV and like
yeah,
the indexes
they
and
said
stuff
for
like
like
that.
5 years because my skin's just like still brand new.
Yeah.
It's like baby
You
skin.
got new skin, bro.
Yeah, so like for a couple more
whole
years,
new man
maybe.
out here.
I don't really. Yeah, I probably should take care of it a little bit better than what I should, but
So I was inside and I was watching Maryland basketball. They were freaking losing, and
Damn.
like they always do. And so I'm watching, and I just hear that bomb go off, and then this guy runs in, and he's like, like you were making the craziest noise. He was like, and I was like, what is going on?
I mean, dude, I was just on fire.
no,
like,
I'm just saying.
Burning alive.
What I'm saying though is I was like, what is, like, I didn't know what happened. I just thought like, oh, something happened outside, and then I look
Bomb
and like
goes off,
everyone's
something happened outside.
freaking out.
Yeah.
And I was like,
these noises of this guy.
well, like when I was like on fire, it was
Trying
like
to
Vinny
watch
said, I
men's
just had like
basketball.
so much adrenaline, like I didn't feel anything.
Yeah.
And then after like got put out, and I, like you said, I was like walking up to the shower.
Yeah.
That's when like everything hit me, and I
Yeah.
was like, "Holy crap, what just happened?" Like, and then that's when I felt like all of it, because like when you have I found out like after the doctor said I had most third degree, but like some of it was second degree, and second degree is the worst because it burns through your skin, but not your nerves, so you can still feel everything.
Oh.
And third degree,
I guess
burns
that's good. Well, you don't have nerve damage from it, so that's
no,
good.
yeah,
Like,
but
you get
that's the worst,
messed
like
up
in
from
terms
that.
of like pain. And
Right.
then third degree is the worst in terms of like for your skin,
Yeah.
but best in terms of pain because it burns through your nerves.
Oh yeah. That
and
makes
like
sense.
if you have third degree burn, that's when you want to get a skin graft. If it's like
Damn.
a big enough spot, which I had it like right here on my chest, and they were gonna take it from my butt, but it wasn't like big enough
Important
to
information.
do it.
So,
I mean,
yeah.
they take it from your butt because that's like your most smoothest skin.
Yeah.
So it's like.
Yeah.
Talking about your smooth
that-
ass now? Is that the
I
next
mean,
topic?
if you want to imply that, yeah, I'm just like speaking what they, what they told me.
So when that happened, you were basically in shock until you got inside and you were running up to the. Was it like super painful right away? Though?
Yeah, right away.
Like
But
right
then
away.
from the shower made it worse. The shower made it 100% worse. And then when the car ride to the hospital was terrible, and then once I got in the hospital and like was in the trauma room and like laying down, they like did some stuff to like help me as much as they could.
Mm-hmm.
And then I hooked up with Vinny and Gunner like in this back room
Yeah.
to like, cause they were allowed to come in and see. And when I was with them, I was kind of clowning around like I was fine.
Yeah.
But I just like my skin was just all messed up and stuff. And then from there I went to the Lehigh Valley Hospital.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But was it hurting the whole entire time basically, or you said it was like when you were joking around with them?
When I was
like-
joking around
Sure,
with
it
them,
hurt,
like
but yeah, there was
I
just,
wasn't
like-
thinking about it because like they
You're
were
with
like
the-
helping
yeah,
me
you're
feel
with the
better. So I was
boys, you're
like,
hanging
yeah.
out.
Yeah.
So I was like kind of in a better mood. But then after that, like when I went home
Always
that
make
night
everything
and like
better.
try to sleep and everything, it was terrible.
Oh,
It was terrible.
I mean, and you had to sleep basically on your back for.
I had to sleep
Months.
like
Dude, you probably couldn't.
Oh,
do
I
that.
slept
Yeah,
like
the
like
Lincoln
this.
Log.
Oh, yeah, he does,
The
he does.
Lincoln Log,
Lincoln
bro.
Log.
The Lincoln Log.
This guy,
He
Abraham
sleeps like
Lincoln.
that.
for some reason, he sleeps so his legs are like just hanging off of the bed, and he's like
Yeah.
a Lincoln Log right there. He's not that tall, but he'll sleep like halfway off the
I was
bed.
just kicking it with my feet up, like hands down on my side, sleeping like this.
Yeah,
That's so
crazy.
funny.
But yeah, hey man, we're both here.
Yeah,
Looking better than
I
ever.
forget. You missed a little bit of fall ball, but you missed.
Yeah,
you didn't miss
because it
any.
happened like
It was a weird time.
November 8th. It happened. And
So you may
then
not have missed fall, but you just missed
I
like
missed like the last like
lifting
3
and running
weeks.
or whatever. Yeah.
And then I like got sent home. I left that day, so November 8th
Yeah, I
I
was gonna
left,
say, I
and then I
remember
didn't
you
come
went-
back
yeah.
for the whole semester.
right, I remember
that
you
year,
went back.
because that year our fall ball was allowed to be real long. Remember?
yeah.
It was like an
To the
extra 3.
31st.
Yeah, it went to the
Yeah.
31st.
Yeah, you're right.
It was like an
That's
extra,
crazy,
but
yeah.
that sophomore year in the fall was really fun.
Yeah,
We
that was a
were
good
always
time.
going out. I feel
Yeah.
like.
That sophomore year
Yeah.
was
And
unbelievable.
it sucked too because we had to go from that to then couldn't go out at
COVID,
all 2
yeah.
months later. That's what happened.
Yeah.
What about?
Yeah, we got-
that was hilarious. Yeah, so we had a rule you couldn't.
Suspended.
We're
from the
allowed to hang
team,
out
bro.
with. We basically were in a bubble because it was COVID, so we could hang out with each other, anyone on the team, but you weren't allowed to hang out with anyone else outside of the team. So only men's lacrosse players, and these guys were going from one of our houses, one of the lacrosse houses, to another lacrosse house.
Supposedly they just walked through.
Yeah.
It was a
They just-
shortcut, man. It was a
And so
shortcut.
we go through the wrestling
Walk
house,
through the
and
wrestling
like
house.
clearly didn't just walk through. You guys were having drinks.
They took their time walking through.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're drinking
like
from
a
the
man,
keg.
like,
Let me tell you though,
That was the booze talking,
E-Man
man.
could not be more happy, bro. He's like suspended from lacrosse for 2 weeks. Shit, man, I'm doing this again in 2 weeks. And then they got, you guys
Yeah.
missed like all
Oh,
the
Dude, we
training.
missed the mile too, yeah. And then also it snowed a lot, and you guys were inside
Oh,
practices
yeah.
just sprinting.
Uh-huh.
And Ema and I were literally just chilling. And then I get a call like I think I was suspended for like the first like 4 practices of the season. E-Man and I. And next thing you know, I get a call like on the 3rd day, and it's from Gunner during practice. And he's like, "Yeah, by the way, JT just quit, so be ready to practice tomorrow."
They also the thing was they just had you test.
Wait,
like
let's-
you needed to
let's-
get
Exactly.
COVID
Let's
tested.
Clarify
Yeah.
who suspended you real quick.
quick.
Yeah, so like how York, a very cool system how York did it. It wasn't the coaches that would suspend you; it was the captain, which I thought is cooler than
I think it is.
than the coach. Sitting you down in your office. So yeah, we had this guy is Noah Bruno, aka Brunk.
Oh, here we go.
Shout out that
Captain
maniac.
America.
Guy was the best captain ever, man. But he was ruthless sometimes, man. And then he was not too happy about it. I mean, like I said, to his defense, literally he told us, I think,
Bro,
20 minutes before we did that.
How fast was he talking when he suspended you?
Oh, he was so angry. He said, I think he broke the record, 150 words in 2 seconds. He was moving.
That's gotta be a record.
Dude, he was moving, man.
Even for him.
But yeah, and then he just, he suspended us. I mean, we were cool about it. We knew we were in the wrong. And then, though, it ended up being all right.
We ended up missing. You said only 2 weeks, bro.
Dude, I know.
Only 2 weeks. You're not gonna know I have COVID until I hit that second
That's
week.
the year E-Man got hit with the shot in the ball.
Yeah, I went with
Johnny,
him.
Yeah, we were hanging out, bro. That was great. We got I didn't ask him what he wanted from Rutgers. I just got him like a sandwich. And I ended up giving, because he was in the doctor, he couldn't have his phone, so we dropped some shit off. I was with Vito, and he's sitting in the waiting room, and I think you can imagine how E-Man's feeling. Just got hit in the nuts. He's sitting waiting for his.
Oh, he was so mad.
He was heated, and then I gave him his sandwich. And he's like, "What the fuck is on it?" What? And then I gave him a random bag of chips. He's like, "I don't even like this flavor." I was like, "Oh man,
dude,
he was fucked up, dude."
He was in a lot of pain. I broke my foot that same practice, so I went with.
You went to the wrong foot. You went.
Yeah, I broke my foot, and then
They took
5 minutes
E-Man to the
later,
wrong-
E-Man gets hit in the nuts to the part that his nut looks like a softball. And then next
His
thing you
nuts
know, we're
usually look
sitting
like
there,
that,
and I
but-
went to the wrong hospital, this and that. But man, that guy E-Man was in a lot of pain.
Dude, Nate
he
Johnny
was hurt.
massive kid.
Yeah, Nate Johnny.
I think
It's
he was
always
wearing a
Nate
cup
Johnny,
too. I think.
feel like.
No, he
Nate
wasn't.
Johnny's
He was
coming
not
up
wearing
a
a
lot.
cup.
He's always
He's
in
intertwined
there.
in a lot of stories,
Yeah.
which is surprising. I didn't think he would be, but he actually is.
Yeah, it's just how that guy was always. Every time he was involved, there was always some funny.
He's
story.
always gonna get involved. He's
Yeah.
he
used to
always-
tax
When he's
people,
involved,
man.
there's a story that
Yeah.
goes along with it.
Yeah,
is
That's
how-
hilarious.
Oh,
we were
my.
one time walking from the same 261 to 828, so just walking across the street.
Careful if you ever go on Jackson Street.
Yeah, careful. And
You'll have a great time. Well, yeah, if you party with us, you would have. But
yeah, you will. But so yeah, we were walking. It was me, Demi, and I don't know.
I was there too. Yeah, but
Yeah,
my
Brad.
body was there. My
Mine wasn't.
lights are on.
So,
Nobody's home kind of
I
situation.
feel something hit my back, and the back of my hood. And
They
I was
knew
like-
better not to
I
than
looked
to
at
shoot at me,
back.
bro.
I was like, "Is someone throwing rocks at me? What's going on?" And I didn't know what was going on. And Demi was like, And I was like,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
thought
we
he
got
was
hit by a
slicing it though, because
cannonball,
I
dude.
was like, I just got hit with something that didn't hurt. It hit me in the hood though, so it didn't penetrate.
Yeah.
It hit him in the back. We ended up going to this party at 828, and I remember he kept complaining. I'm like, dude, this guy is just dragging this. I got hit. It didn't feel it felt like something, but it didn't hurt at all. And so he just leaves unannounced, takes himself to the hospital, and
didn't tell anybody.
didn't
just
tell
left.
anyone. Turns out it was a metal BB stuck
Yeah,
in his skin.
back. Ooh, yeah.
And think about that.
Dude,
if it would have hit
yeah.
my head or his head, that could have been really bad.
Dude, well, that was Jackson Street for you. I mean, remember Q, Sean McQuaid on Halloween, man? He got rifled with paintballs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Jackson Street, there was
Such a-
always something
Why
bad.
him too? He's the
yeah,
most
he's
harmless
yeah, exactly.
guy
He
ever.
wouldn't hurt
So,
a fly.
Remember,
They knew better than not shoot at
You
me.
remember
though.
when
That's what-
Don't shoot the rat.
Don't
we
shoot the
walked
rat,
that
bro.
homeless guy home or something? The Navy dude.
Walk the homeless guy home.
Yeah,
Wouldn't be home.
Where are you
Wouldn't be homeless
Back
if
to
he got
where he came
home, bro. You're tucking him to bed.
You stay here tonight. Hey, Joe, you guys. Let me take you down the road. You'll stay there.
Yeah, man. No, yeah, I mean, Jack. I
We
mean, it
walked
was
the homeless guy.
It was
home.
every.
All right, I think we should just cut all that out. To be
Yeah, I
honest.
think we're
I don't
gonna have
know
to
if we
cut
even
that
want to
shit out.
have that out
That's
there.
right. Good idea.
Yeah, but do we want to talk about the time when? So one time, these kids, they were clearly high school kids. We would have parties we would let people in that were other college kids, but we'd be able to tell.
People would show up at our door on a Friday night when we had a game the next day, and they'd be like, "This is the party house." They would party on our front porch
Yeah, it was
and our
wild.
without us even being there. We'd be like, "Yo, you guys gotta leave."
One time I walked out and they're like on our die table, and I walk out and I'm like, hey guys, like I don't know what's going on. They had backpacks and stuff, and I was like, you guys got to go though. Like we're like it's fall ball. We're not having anything tonight. And they were like, you're not telling us what to do. And I was like, what do you, this is our house. What do you mean? And they're like, dude, look, like you're being annoying. Look, we're just meeting our friends here. All right. And I'm like, you're drinking on our property. What are you talking
Dude,
about?
yeah, also the middle room at 261. You go upstairs.
Oh my God.
Just
The living
random
room.
people, and I'll be like, "Oh, this is my room." They're like, "Dude, get out, man, get out of here! I gotta talk to my
The
friends."
living room. The living room.
Dude, yeah.
room.
Rat's room was the living room, man.
Bro, well, first of all, I had our living room because we didn't have a living room. Our first floor was
The bar.
strictly
We ran a bar.
which was a
Sick,
bar.
man.
Unreal.
Fire.
Insane.
Probably illegal looking
Yeah.
back at it. It
But
was unreal.
it was
Nah, it wasn't. We
well
didn't
worth
sell
it. No, we
drinks.
didn't sell any drinks. We always lost.
Technically,
Chill,
No, we always no.
No.
We didn't sell anything. We didn't sell any
No, we
booze.
didn't. Yeah.
We just had a cool ass bar, and we always lost money because we'd stock it up and give it away for
Spend
nothing.
$700
Yeah, exactly.
We
stock it
basically
up.
would like throw parties for the whole school.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, well,
yeah. I mean,
still, but it was
at the end of the day, we probably spent like
25 bottles.
200
Yeah.
$200 a party.
Yeah, and then so we wouldn't do anything on our entire first floor, even our kitchen. Like, I mean, people would steal like our salt and pepper
Dishes.
and like, dude,
They'd
yeah,
steal
they
our
would just steal
dishes.
shit out of our kitchen, whatever.
Someone stole
You
our
just
air
expected.
fryer.
Yeah, the floor was disgusting. It would get soaked with beer
Sticky.
and whatever. Yeah,
It was so fun, though.
uninhabitable. That's why we didn't do anything. So that's what brings us to the the smoke room, the living room. Oh yeah, you'd go up there. There was a couch. My bed was stuffed in the corner. I had to jump over the couch to get to my bed, and literally, no joke, you'd like in the middle of a party, you go up, and there'd be random ass chicks or random people sitting in there, and you'd be like, "Yo, what are you guys doing?" They'd be like, "Get out of here! I'm talking to my friend. I'm on the phone," and you're like, "This is my room. Like,
Yeah.
what do you
Yeah.
mean, get out of here?" And then they always thought they were right too, like pressing you, and you're like, no, this is not how this is gonna
Like
go.
for a second, you think like, oh wait, are they right? And you're like, wait, no, they're in my room.
No, this is
Like,
my
It
room.
was all the rooms. It wasn't even.
My room, dude. One time someone was in there and I'm like, look, there's two girls. I was like, look, guys, this is like my bedroom. You guys gotta get out of here. And they're like, she's on the phone with her boyfriend. And I'm like, I'm not.
having like a breakup, man.
I was like, okay, I don't even know what. That means nothing. What do you think I'm trying to do? I'm just saying, get out of my room. Take it in the hallway. And they're like, look, man, you got to get out of here. She's got to talk to her boyfriend. And I'm like,
She's telling you to get out.
and then
Yeah, exactly.
I
That's how
actually
it
shut
works.
the, I like
You're like,
shut
no.
myself. I was like, all right. And then I like shut the door. I'm like, wait. What do you mean, all right? I opened it back up and I was like, look.
my room.
I was like, look, you guys just got to get out. I don't know. I actually listened to you for a second, but now I'm thinking, what in the world are you kicking me out of my room? That doesn't make any sense.
It's actually crazy how disrespectful people would be, man.
They're like, all right,
People
we're
had
taking
no
this into that
respect.
room.
People were so disrespectful.
Speaking of disrespectful, Nick Lilly, top of the list on that, man.
Dabo, bro.
And Gavin Ridgway,
dude.
disrespectful
You're watching this, man.
pieces of crap. For what? Calling you out. For Lily would show up at our house when we weren't even there. And just one time we got him on video when our cameras actually worked. And he was chucking shot glasses across our house. Chairs were all over. We got home and we were like, yo, did we get robbed? Like, what happened? And we're like, nobody took anything. They just threw all their shit
Dude,
all over the place.
Sunday mornings would be insane.
Yeah, I honestly don't know how we never did get
Linden, though.
robbed.
Linden, Sunday mornings.
Shout out Linden Diner.
Linden Diner.
I think
would
that made
treat
our
us
list,
right.
or that made Murph's list of places to go.
Yeah,
on
let's do
one of the
that list
earlier
for you
podcasts.
guys.
So unique with
For what?
Top like spots. So you could do either food spots or just like good vibe spots. Like
Word.
Murph's list was Linden. What's it called? I forget the other ones. Quaker Steak and Lube and
The mice with the mice.
and something
running around.
else. Yeah, with the mice running out.
Honestly, you might agree here. I think
He
Cantina
had-
is
he-
up there for me,
Yeah, we
dude.
had some
Cantina.
Dude, I had a
Wow,
blast.
we've
I was
only been
It
there
was
like
more
a couple
Dude, I think we
times.
went there once when we had
Really?
online class when
It was more
Roger
the
was
environment.
teaching
Dude,
it.
I
Oh,
don't know.
that place.
Oh, that was Azteca. That was
Azteca.
Azteca.
Yeah. No, Cantina was always a
Cantina
good time.
for us, we would just because before
DTY, baby.
I
Yeah,
only went. Yeah, I would only go for like
Well, they
First
had those
Friday and
$11
stuff like that.
margarita pitchers, so we would just split them
Yeah.
and like
That's
we
cute.
would just have a good time. Cantina's up there for me. Linden, yeah, that's probably
Market.
about it.
The
Market.
I love the
Market was
Dude,
Yeah.
we did not utilize.
unbelievable.
The only problem with the market is like, from this time to this time is the only time you can go.
Yeah.
And most of the time we were hungover or already drinking.
No,
and
very
then
true.
when we would go, we're like, yo, this place is sick. We're coming here every weekend.
I'm not.
And then, yeah, that wouldn't happen.
Our grad year, we went to the market a lot
Yeah.
with like RK and Jay Willie. They were big market guys.
I was
I
gonna
love
say,
the
they
market.
seem
I
like
would
big
put
market
that. I
guys.
would put that Hollywood Casino in there too.
That's
That
crazy.
place is nice. I like
I
it.
never
Like,
been there.
Honestly, it was always a good time.
Place is
Yeah.
nice.
Especially senior. And
Dude, last time I went, yeah, I was
Dude, it's
playing
a blast.
craps. I
You
turned
don't
like,
even have to
It's not
bet. They
bad.
have a sick bar stool.
$5
sports
drinks,
book in the
too.
back.
Yeah.
And yeah, cheat. Like I mean, obviously you play a couple hands of blackjack. You know, you either lose or win some money. But like $4 or $5 mixed drinks, and then you got a million screens. You used to go there. Remember we
we
went
used
for
to go there for the
um,
fights, yeah.
We went for the Sean O'Malley fight. When
Yeah,
who did he
yeah.
beat? This was about. I don't know,
That
a
was
year or
with
two
like
ago.
Hunter, Emmy.
Yeah, dude, that was a big fight.
Yeah, that was a
sick.
good time.
Dude, that, yeah.
We were at
last time I-
Cantina before that, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all had a good night, huh?
Yeah.
I mean,
Last time I was there, I ended up on the craps table. Like, I don't know if you guys know how to play craps,
Nah,
but
I need to learn
craps
that.
That's cool.
is
It
fun.
looks
Craps,
cool.
I think there's like
Go
a
roll
statistic.
7 though, right?
Depends. Sometimes you want to roll a 7. Like on your first roll, if you roll 7, you win. But yeah, so
there you go.
depends. But it's fun. Craps is a good time. You win a lot of. I turned like $50 into like $300.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I gotta learn. And then
fun.
Spanish
That'd be
21's another good one at the casino.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. You know how to play that. You've been playing in Baltimore.
I never played it.
It's fun.
What's your top?
I gave mine, but mine was honestly I would change it, but it was 261 Linden and Quaker Steak and Lube. But Murph's.
I was gonna say Murph's is
Dude,
Even though
honorable
you didn't like
mention.
it.
Sorry, sorry.
See,
man.
like Murph's.
You got a good shot on that paper towel dispenser though. You gave it a good run for its money.
Let's have fun. So,
We're having a little technical difficulties right now.
the camera just died, so
all right, then that's a wrap.
we might have to wrap up this episode and then
This is just a part 1.
yeah.
Yo, wait,
Well,
yeah. Dude, we could talk like this group right here. We could talk for
could sit here
fucking
for
hours. Man.
This is
Are
a-
you gonna stand there?
I'm
bro?
just staying here.
Alright, you want to close? Let's wrap up.
Yeah, we'll wrap this up.
You gotta close. Say your height, weight. Since you.
Yeah,
we
close
closed
your
it out,
height and
You
weight.
already know that. Baby, you already know that. I already told you that. But yeah, that was a good podcast. Part 1 went pretty well. We'll get part 2 coming soon.
We'll
for you
get part
guys.
2. I got to get a better setup because
Shout out.
I had to borrow a
The Cujo
camera.
show.
If you made it
pleasure.
this far, thanks for watching.
You made it this far. Text us because that's impressive.
That's impressive. Hopefully we didn't have to cut out too much stuff here. But if you made it this far too, sorry for the technical difficulties. I don't know how I'm gonna edit this, but hopefully it comes together pretty nice. This thing kept turning off over and over and over.
Really?
Yeah, so I had to keep messing with
Yeah.
it. That's all right. Go through these things to
Show
figure it
goes
out.
on, man.
Hey,
Show
next
goes
15
on.
seconds.
Well,
Next
that
15.
one's still.
This one's good. So this one's been on me and you. So at least we'll look good the whole
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
But anyways, thanks for coming, guys. One more.
Oh, here we go.
Go Ravens!
Cut that out.
That's not getting
Cut
in.
it, cut
Well,
it,
thanks for
cut it.
coming.